Zumwalt-class destroyer was considered almost impossible to build, costing up to 692% more than originally planned by the United States Navy, with a unit price tag of $1 billion, far exceeding the initial estimate of $1.3 billion. Hello everyone, welcome back to Military Notes. This ship is the most expensive destroyer in the world. Even so, the high price is comparable to the extraordinary features and capabilities it has. The Zumwalt-class uses cutting-edge technology that is almost like alien technology, both in terms of design and capability. This ship is designed to excel in almost every aspect, compared to other destroyers, cruisers, or amphibious assault ships. The Zumwalt now faces a new rival that may be its biggest competitor, the Type 071 amphibious assault ship, which has been modified and upgraded by China. The Type 071, known as the Siming Shan, appears to be equipped with China's first ship-based laser weapon. Leaked images show significant modifications to the ship's surface. The superstructure of this ship, especially on the extended and raised platform in the front area, indicates that this new weapon is placed in a turret in position B, located behind the main gun HP PJ-267, caliber 76mm, and right in front of the bridge. This modified ship includes the addition of an extendable protective dome, indicating the ship's use of laser weapons technology. With this development, China officially joins the race with the United States to create the most deadly laser weapons at sea. Although China's previous efforts were more focused on land-based laser weapons, this sea-based system has the potential to be a serious threat to rival the United States' long-standing development. In comparison, the U.S. Navy has already tested their laser weapon, the Laser Weapon System Demonstrator developed by Northrop Grumman, installed on the Antonio-class landing ship USS Portland in late 2019. The system successfully shot down a drone target in May 2020, proving its capabilities. The competition in the development of laser weapons at sea between the two superpowers is heating up. The competition between the United States and China in the development of sea-based laser weapons shows a new direction in maritime military technology, with the emergence of weapons such as those installed on the Siming Shan. China shows its ambition to rival the dominance of U.S. naval technology, which has been at the forefront of advanced weapons innovation. Laser weapons have significant advantages over conventional weapons. They can attack targets at the speed of light, do not require physical ammunition, and their operational costs are much lower than missiles or artillery shells. This system is also very effective in countering threats such as cruise missiles, drones, or even small boats commonly used in operations. The Zumwalt-class Sea Gorilla itself is designed with an integrated power system that allows all of the ship's energy to be diverted to the weapon system, including laser weapons or railguns that are being developed. On the other hand, the presence of laser weapons on the Siming Shan shows that China has made significant progress in high-power technology and efficiency. The energy of the laser weapon location on the USS Portland is very similar to the position of China's new laser weapon on the Type 071 ships. Although the exact status and capabilities of the Chinese laser weapon are still unknown, it should be noted that the US's 150 kilowatt LWSD laser weapon is designed to provide additional defense for ships, especially against threats such as drones and swarms of small boats. Besides that, the laser weapon can also be used as a dazzler, to interfere with optical sensors and target seekers with integrated full-motion video cameras. LWSD is able to track and target targets precisely and is used for surveillance operations. The Zumwalt-class ships combine the best technology that the US has, including advanced propulsion and power systems that enable the operation of laser weapons. Its propulsion system consists of two Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbines and two Rolls-Royce RR 4500 turbine generators, which together produce a total power of 105,000 shaft horsepower. This system not only allows ships to reach speeds of up to 30 knots, which is extraordinary for a ship weighing 15,000 tons, but also provides sufficient electrical power for the entire ship's systems, including the propulsion motors, automation systems, radar, sonar, and advanced weapons. In terms of weapons, the Zumwalt-class ships are multi-purpose platforms. Each ship is equipped with advanced weapons systems, including two 155mm guns capable of firing precision-guided projectiles for long-range attacks against both land targets and enemy ships. The ship also has a 3mm Mark 46 Mod 2 gun to counter small threats. In addition, there are 80 MiG-57 vertical launch cells, which are larger than MiG-41 on most American destroyers. These cells can accommodate a variety of missiles, including the Tomahawk, upgraded Sisbaro missiles, and anti-submarine missiles. Similar features are very likely to be possessed by China's laser weapons. Based on the information available, the weapon appears to be designed to rival the capabilities of the Zumwalt-class ships. However, there is one major obstacle to the effectiveness of laser weapons. They are very dependent on the power available on the ship that operates them. Laser weapons require very large amounts of power to be able to destroy the main target. Power requirements of this magnitude can usually only be met by ships with nuclear reactors or very powerful conventional power systems. Unless the Chinese Navy has developed advanced conventional power systems or begins building nuclear-powered surface warships, its new laser weapons capabilities will likely be severely limited. On the other hand, the United States has a major advantage in this regard with its sizable nuclear-powered surface fleet and a mature technological infrastructure to support high-powered laser weapons. This gives the United States a significant advantage in the laser arms race in the South China Sea. China still faces significant challenges to match these capabilities. Thus, although China's new laser weapons show promising potential, they still need to overcome limitations in power and infrastructure to truly compete with the superiority of US laser weapons technology. The laser arms race between the United States and China is not only about technical capabilities, but also about long-term strategy in dealing with threats at sea. The United States, with its more mature experience and technology, has demonstrated its superiority through the implementation of a power system that can support high-powered laser weapons such as LWSD. Ships such as the USS Portland, equipped with advanced propulsion systems, are able to optimally utilize these weapons, providing an additional layer of protection while enhancing China's attack and surveillance capabilities. On the other hand, although they still face challenges in terms of energy power for its non-nuclear ships, China appears to have made significant progress in the development of ship-based weapons. The installation of laser weapons on Type 071 ships shows China's commitment to innovate and close the technological gap with the United States. If China is able to develop an efficient power system to support these laser weapons, they can pose a real threat to US dominance in the oceans. American laser weapons have a major advantage because they are supported by a fleet of high-powered ships, including the Zumwalt-class destroyers. This class is undoubtedly the most futuristic and advanced ship in the world. Besides being the largest and most expensive, its cost even exceeds the budget for every other non-nuclear ship, including submarines and aircraft carriers. The construction project of the Zumwalt-class ship is so complex that it involves almost all major defense contractors in the United States, such as Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, and General Dynamics. With abundant power, the Chief of U.S. Naval Operations, Admiral Michael Gilday, proposed installing laser weapons on the Zumwalt-class ships. Currently, the Navy has used several laser weapon systems, such as the Laser Weapon System in 2014, the Laser Weapon System Demonstrator on the USS Portland, and Helios. However, the power output of the Zumwalt ship far exceeds that of other ships, allowing laser weapons to be used more effectively. In addition to the incredible power, the Zumwalt-class ships have a unique super stealth design. The reverse bull design, which has not been used since the Russo-Japanese War more than a century ago, allows the ship to cut through waves more efficiently. Sleek design, smooth angles, and composite decks that encase its sensors and electronics significantly reduce its radar signature. Even though it is 40% larger than an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, the radar cross-section of this ship is similar to an interceptor ship and 50 times more difficult to detect by radar compared to conventional destroyers. This extraordinary stealth capability allows the Zumwalt-class ships to operate closer to the coastline or contested areas without being detected, providing a strategic advantage in combat. To avoid confusion during operations in busy shipping lanes or bad weather, this ship is equipped with additional radar reflectors to increase visibility when needed. In the future, Zumwalt-class ships are planned to be equipped with high-powered laser weapons and hypersonic missiles, two of the most deadly weapons today. With a combination of advanced firepower, stealth capabilities, and the latest technology, the Zumwalt-class ships are not only one of the most strategic assets of the U.S. Navy, but also a symbol of the superiority of modern military technology. Hypersonic and laser weapons developed by the United States and installed on Zumwalt-class destroyers offer an advantage that is difficult to match. These missiles are almost impossible to intercept and are designed with a high degree of autonomy, allowing them to complete missions with accuracy that is alarming to rival nations like China. With extraordinary potential, this weapon is capable of strengthening U.S. military dominance on the modern battlefield. Admiral Michael Gilday, after announcing plans to install laser weapons on the Zumwalt-class ship, also revealed the Navy's intention to equip this ship with 8 conventional hypersonic CPS fast attack missiles in the U.S. fiscal 2024 budget. The budget allocated $341 million for the procurement of these hypersonic missiles and an additional $91 million for further research and development. Overall, the Navy plans to spend $3.6 billion over the next 5 years to purchase a total of 64 CPS missiles, with Lockheed Martin as the major contractor after receiving a contract worth $2 billion. This arms race reflects the efforts of major powers, such as the United States and China, to take the lead in advanced military technology. Both are investing trillions of dollars and huge resources in developing technologies such as laser weapons and hypersonic missiles, which are considered key to dominating the future battlefield. This military technology race is intensifying, and the outcome will determine the balance of global power in the years to come. Only time will show who will excel and who will be left behind in the face of the new threats brought by these military innovations. Success will depend on strategy, innovation, and the speed of each country in adopting this technology. The Zumwalt-class destroyer is one of the greatest innovations in naval military technology. Designed to deliver sea dominance through advanced technology, stealth, and advanced weaponry, the Zumwalt is a symbol of the transformation of modern combat strategy. Background and history. Development of the Zumwalt-class destroyer began in the late 1990s under the DDX program, an evolution of the Arleigh-Burke-class warship modernization effort. The urgent need to meet the challenges of 21st century combat prompted the US Navy to create a ship that could operate in a variety of theaters with highly adaptive capabilities. The name Zumwalt itself is taken from Admiral Elmo R. Zumwalt Jr., who was the youngest chief of naval operations in history and was known for his progressive innovations in naval reform. The first ship of the class, USS Zumwalt, DDG-1000, was launched in 2013 and officially commissioned in 2016. Only 3 ships of the class have been built, including USS Michael Mansour, DDG-1001, and USS Lyndon B. Johnson, DDG-1002. Design and stealth. One of the main advantages of the Zumwalt-class destroyers is their futuristic design. The ship uses a tumble-home hull structure, which is designed to significantly reduce its radar signature. With this design, the Zumwalt has a radar signature equivalent to a small fishing boat, making it almost invisible to enemy radar screens. The Zumwalt is also equipped with additional stealth technology, such as radar-absorbing materials and reduced thermal emissions, which make it even more difficult for enemies to detect. The dimensions of the ship are impressive. It is 186 meters long, 24.6 meters wide, and displaces around 15,000 tons, making it one of the largest destroyers ever built. Advanced weaponry. The Zumwalt-class destroyer is designed to be a versatile combat ship with a focus on attacking land, sea, and air targets. Here are some of its primary weapons. Advanced Gun System, AGS. The Zumwalt is equipped with 2 155mm AGS guns, designed to fire long-range land attack projectiles, LR-LAP, over 150 kilometers. Unfortunately, the cost of LR-LAP projectiles, which can reach around $800,000 per unit, makes this system rarely used. Vertical Launch System, VLS. Zumwalt has 80 MK-57 peripheral vertical missile launcher cells, capable of firing a variety of missiles, including Tomahawk missiles for land attack, Standard missiles for air defense, and Deka anti-ship missiles. Close-in defense systems. The ship is equipped with a close-in weapons system, CIWS, such as the Mark 46 30mm gun and the CRAM missile defense system, designed to protect the ship from close-in air threats, including cruise missiles. Future weapons. Zumwalt is designed to integrate with future weapons technologies such as laser weapon systems and electromagnetic railguns, allowing for precision strikes at low operational costs. Power and propulsion. Zumwalt uses an integrated power system, IPS, which generates electricity from a Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbine. This system provides 78 megawatts of power, enough to propel the ship and support all of its weapon systems, including future high-energy weapons. Another advantage of IPS is its efficiency in reducing the ship's acoustic signature, making it difficult for enemy submarines to detect it. Criticism and challenges. Although innovative, the Zumwalt-class destroyer is not free from controversy and criticism. One of the main problems is the very high production cost. The cost of building one ship reaches $4.4 billion, not including the development of supporting technology, which costs more than $22 billion for the entire program. In addition, several systems such as AGS and LRLAP are considered less efficient in terms of cost. This caused the change in the main mission of the Zumwalt, from a land attack ship to a combat ship that focuses on anti-ship warfare and the integration of future technology. Conclusion. The Zumwalt-class destroyer is a symbol of the US Navy's vision to dominate the modern sea battlefield. Despite facing various challenges in its development, the Zumwalt remains an important milestone in military history. With stealth capabilities, advanced weapons, and the potential to integrate future technology, the Zumwalt shows the direction of the future of naval warfare. Fast, precise, and invisible. This ship is not just a tool of war, but also a floating laboratory for combat technology that will shape the future of world naval combat.